This video is brought to you by moomoo. More on that later. Hi everyone, this is Pete here. So today I'm going to talk about my latest strategy using CPF to buy into T-bills and when it makes sense to do so. So let's dive straight into it. Now firstly, if you're still wondering how to apply for T-bills in Singapore, you can watch my previous video if you're using cash. But for those of you who are looking at investing using CPF, today I'm going to share with you what are we going to do about it. But most importantly, remember you have to go to the bank in person to apply using CPF because we are in 1965. Now, let's see if investing using CPF is going to be worth it, right? Firstly, understand how much the CPF pays you. So for CPF ordinary account, or we call it OA, it gives you about 2.5% right now in yearly interest. Whereas CPF SA, the special account, gives you 4% yearly interest. And that's because special account, you can't use it for many other purposes such as housing or any other form of investment, unlike ordinary account. Therefore, when you're investing your CPF fund, just remember it needs to be minimally higher than these returns over here. So since the recent T-bill interest yield has been going above 4%, does it mean that it makes sense for you to invest using your OA and your SA? And the answer is, it depends, because there is a catch. So over here you can see CPF states that the money that is transferred back into the account, or they call it refunds, are actually only starting to gain interest in the following month. Therefore, you will miss out 1 month of interest. This means when you transfer your CPF funds into T-bills for 6 months, you are essentially losing 7% of CPF interest. Now you might wonder, hey Pete, it's just 1 month, right? What's the big deal? Get ready to be blown away. So I have over here a calculator to show you if it's worth it to invest your CPF funds into T-bills. And if you want this calculator, I'm going to put it in the link down below, right? And you can access it yourself. Now let me show you how to use this calculator first. So over here at the top, you can see on top here, I'm sharing with you using CPF SA first, right? So all you need to do over here, remember, is just to adjust the cells in yellow, right? Basically the amount you're going to invest in. So over here, I've already put in the amount I'm going to invest in, maybe 100,000. Okay, so over here, I'm going to miss 7 months of interest. And therefore, the interest I'm missing from CPF is this amount, right? Now, one more thing you need to take note is that when you are investing your funds in T-bills, there is a bit of transaction cost. So the transaction cost for 6 months T-bill works out to be about $6.5. So this is the total amount that you're missing out when you take it out of CPF. Now, if you look over here, what I've done is that I've created the T-bills interest rate in incremental order, right? From 4.19%, and this is because this was the last 6 months T-bills yield, all right? And I gradually increase it all the way up to 5.4%. So we're going to only gain 6 months of interest here, and this is the interest gain. Now you can see that the main column here is the difference column. So over here you can see that if you are investing your CPF SA, your special account, with the T-bills rate even at 4.19%, is not going to be worth it, right? Even though 4.19% technically is higher than your 4%. So why is that the case? Because of the 7-month interest that is missed, while your T-bills is only gaining 6 months of 4.19%. So what is the percentage point that is worth it for you to invest your special account? You can see the difference here only turned positive when it's about 4.7%.
Emotional, damn it!
Now that is quite a high figure given that the last one is only 4.19, and you can see of course that will continue to increase along the way. So the question is, do you want to invest your SA even at 4.7? You're only getting extra $10 more. I think that can buy you 2 plates of chicken rice. So it seems like SA is not an option now. Let's take a look at CPF OA, the ordinary account. So you can see over here is the same thing. I've only changed the ordinary account to 2.5%. And over here, I run the interest rate from 2.6, which is just 0.1 above the CPF OA rate, all the way up to 4.4%. And you can see the break-even point for T-bills in this case is a lot lower, right? At about 3%, we are already in positive. And if we are looking at currently, right? Right now, the yield is about 4.19, which is about 4.2 over here. You can see that the difference for a 100,000 deposit for 6 months is around $600. Pretty good for not doing anything, right? You're just getting $600 for free. So therefore, based on the analysis just now, remember that your T-bills is only worth it, right, for CPF OA if the yield is above over here, 3%, and for SA, the hurdle is much higher at 4.7%. Now, once again, let's take a look at the last month, October 6 months T-bill. The cutoff yield is about 4.19%. So therefore, if the Federal Reserve continue to raise rate, there's a good chance that we're going to see a much higher yield in the next round in November. Take note that the November round is going to come around 3rd of November onwards. So you can start applying from that day. Now, once again, remember, if you're using a CPF fund to invest in T-bills, you need to head down to the bank personally, right, to make this investment. However, for those of you who are looking for a easier solution using cash and you don't want to go through all this hurdle that I just mentioned to you, there's one suggestion that I can share with you, and that is using the Cash Plus provided by moomoo platform. moomoo is a licensed brokerage in Singapore, and right now, other than they are an excellent platform to trade stocks and have many unique, easy to use tools, right now they have a very special promotion of their Cash Plus. So over here right now, if you invest just $100 in their Cash Plus account, you're gonna get $2 back for 30 days. That means if you're investing $100, you're gonna get back $60 in total. And right now, there's a limited bonus celebrating moomoo's 10th anniversary. If you're just going to open a new account and deposit any amount on moomoo, on top of your $60 from your Cash Plus, you're going to get another $10 back. So if you haven't opened a moomoo account, what's there to lose, right? Check out the link down below. So will you be investing your CPF money in the T-bills? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.